Funky fella.
To set the stage for the following video. Down at the Salton Sea at the fly-in that they had, there was a toxic dust storm that kicked up. I decided to bail out of there like the night before. Went out to Borrego Springs, California. Actually, Eli, the guy who joined me, the pilot who joined me on this adventure, he was the one who was telling me, like, I heard there was some like weird metal sculptures, big metal sculptures out in the desert. I just Google mapped it, looked it up, went out there, camped at the airport. Couldn't get in the airport the next morning, at least in time to fly, so we just went down to the dumpster road and launched off the dumpster road and decided to go fly and find these sculptures. It was turbulent. The 30-mile-an-hour winds that were blowing down at the Salton Sea, we were shielded behind mountains, but it was still pretty rowdy turbulence going on, and even though we were in the lee of those mountains, it was bumpy. It wasn't for everybody, but it was still flyable, and I managed to do the flight, and this is it. My alarm doesn't always go off when I'm flying paramotors, but you can bet your bottom dollar it will if I got gloves on.
F***ing every morning. Every morning. Flying and my alarm goes off. Is it? Oh, it's working now. Okay. Enough trouble with the GoPro to last a lifetime. Oh, the beauty of gloves. They do help. Yep. This morning by Mr. Eli. Wind's changing directions all over the place. Looks like it'd be so easy just to pick a spot and go, but some of these bushes are like 6 feet tall. Wow. There's a bit of turbulence. That's kind of to be expected. There is a shit show of a wind event going on just on the other side of these mountains. Sun's lighting it up too. And of course we are dealing with desert thermals. That's a common thing as well. Is it better down low? Let's see. It may be. I mean, I know low is a great option. Wind does some interesting things. I said we can't go find this dragon over here towards town. No. Borrego Springs, California. That's what this town is. I think I shall rename it Turbulent City. This will be Turbulent City. The further I go, the worse it gets. Target identified. I see it over there. Yeah, let's go check that out. Oh, the stupid turbulence. And flying in the lee. It ain't for everybody. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these sculptures out here. Yeah, we should have launched from right here. That would have been better. We got some elephants, turtles, power lines, camels. What's these, 2 boar hogs? Yeah, mama boar hog. Another camel. Cool. Dinosaurs. Mating. Riding each other. Hell, I don't know. Pretty wild. Here's the serpent one. They are definitely serpents. Seems that anything above, just above the ground is a shit show as far as the air goes. Alright, let's go back before we get smoked. Ah, scorpion and grasshopper. That's that one. Very neat. Why I gotta have a headwind both ways? That's what I want to know. A headache both ways. I got a headwind, moderate to severe turbulence, and sunshine right in my eyeballs. Well, I got to poop too, and I haven't had my coffee yet, so there's that. What a good morning. Oh, but other than that, shit is fantastic. And least I got a windsock up at the LC. It gets so big that it turns your wing 45 degrees and tries to make it collapse. You really want to be on the toggles for that kind of shenanigans. No fucking funny games here. It's all serious business, boys and girls. There we go. It ain't for everybody, guys. It ain't for everybody. You ain't got to do what I do. I do it for different reasons. Now then, I'm somewhere right out here in the desert. I think I see my truck from here. Maybe. Maybe so. I wonder if the solar farm is actually like absorbing the thermals. We fly over it if it'd be smooth. Oh. And this pissed me out. That was just a morning desert thermal right there. I think the sun's already come up quite a bit. It's kicking, it's cycling. I seen it cycling early. Yeah, look, there's Eli way over there. He turned around. I think it's cool that this airport has multiple wind indicators. You don't see that often. See, it's showing a calm tailwind right there. Not exactly what I got. There's nothing calm about this there. Borrego. Whoop, whoop. You think you see a shiny treasure on the ground and it's just an old bush camp. Mr. Eli. Flying across the turbulent desert. Random Connex container in the middle of a desert. I always wonder if there's a prisoner inside. Like a Todd Colhett situation. Hopefully not. It's beautiful though. The desert's always beautiful. This is always kind of what I imagined. I imagined a desert. Rocks, shrub, and no shade. Oh, getting lifted. Alright, yeah, looks like it's good to land right at the road. For now. Whoa! I almost slipped down on the loose rocks. Hey. Hey. All right, game over. Mission accomplished.
I'll take care of you.
We didn't die. Much love, y'all. Call it.
So welcome to the morning. It was a fun morning. It was cold and bumpy. Got to see the metal sculptures from Paramotor. And now we're going hiking. There's a toxic dust storm going on down there at the Salton Sea. The locals warned me about it. I knew some locals there, oddly enough. I trained one of the people that actually lives at the Salton Sea most of the year. He learned to fly paramotors for me. He said he was a resident paramotor guy. He told me, he's like, yeah, when the wind's above 20, it picks up dust and it's bad. He said you either got to run or hide. So I ran and hid, I guess. Now, I ain't going to hunker down and sort of just wait. I'm going to go do some things in some areas that don't have toxic dust storms. Back here in Borrego Springs. Borrego Springs, I don't know, whatever. I think I'm going to hike a slot canyon. There's a slot canyon trail down here. Go down there and see if I can't stretch the old landing gear out a little bit. Do some, it's just a short, easy hike. I'm not some sort of advanced hiking guy like, I've been 6 months on the trail. You know, I'll take a damn morning hour or two or an afternoon, couple hours and go do some hiking. That's Kylo speed these days. I used to do more, but not anymore. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go hike Slot Canyon. And once again, I was joined by my partner Eli. He went along with me on this hike. And here's a couple of short clips of video that I made during that hike. Enjoy. Okay, here we go. I swear I'm not going to turn the phone sideways and make you look at this, but we navigate a pretty tight slot canyon activity right here. It's my first time going in a tight hole in the mountains. I'm kind of claustrophobic, if truth be known about it. But this has an opening at the top that gives me pause, but I have seen that movie 194 hours. Or was it 82 hours? I can't remember. When that guy sawed his arm off with a Swiss Army knife, I brought my little knife just in case I got to do that. I got a fresh blade in it. It's just a box cutter knife, but it'll probably saw my arm off if I got enough hours to do it. What do you think, Eli?
I think that'll do it. You got a big rock to also do some of the bashing.
No, Eli's my backup. I don't have to cut my arm off. Be like, hey, Eli, go get help, man. Keys are in the camper.
I can cut your arm off for you.
Thank you. I got to put the phone up so I can navigate. This is hard work. Let y'all see what it's like at the end, I guess. I gotta walk under this damn leaning rock of death. This could be the end for Kylo. It's high wind day. There could be an earthquake. Anything could happen. I'm gonna go real slow, but I am gonna have the camera rolling while I do it, just in case my time. Y'all can go with me. No, I think I made it. I'm alive, Eli. You think you're safe to try it?
Kylo lives.
Oh, good. To fly another day. Oh, we ain't out of this fucking canyon yet, though, Eli. It is a cool canyon. Y'all can't see it or tell it because video is a shitty medium to describe this. So I'm gonna turn it back off. I just want to do that when I walked under that scary rock. Not being from the area, I really enjoyed creeping around and learning about the different things. This is called a cholla cactus. They're terrible. The dust storm. This is what the dust storm looked like from a distance. As we were pulling out of this Slot Canyon hike, you could see the dust just blowing up. It was pretty spooky. It came in toward us and we turned and ran even further and found another place to hide from the wind. And that video's coming up next. Thank you for joining, watching, subscribing, liking. Do all the YouTube stuff down below. What's up, y'all? Kyle out.